We think of breast cancer as just one disease, but really there are many different types of breast cancer, all with their own unique characteristics. HER2 positive breast cancer is one type of breast cancer that makes too much of the HER2 protein, which makes these cancer cells grow out of control. There are currently 8 HER2 targeted therapies that are FDA approved to treat metastatic HER2 positive breast cancer. But despite these numerous treatment options, many patients still experience treatment resistance, which leads to disease progression. If you'd like to learn more about treatment resistance, check out our video linked below. In today's episode of Breast Cancer Breakthroughs, we speak with Komen Scholar alumni Dr. Ian Kropp and Komen Scholar Dr. Sarah Tolaney, who discuss HER2 positive breast cancer, current treatment options, and some of the ongoing clinical trials that are looking to expand treatment options for patients. We also spoke with patient advocate Susan Cagle, who offers her unique perspective on this topic. But first, let's lay some groundwork with Dr. Kropp on background for HER2 positive breast cancer.
It's characterized by a alteration in the DNA that has caused a particular gene called HER2 to have multiple copies, and we call that amplification of the HER2 gene. And the HER2 gene is the blueprint for a protein called HER2. It's a normal protein. It sits on the surface of many different types of cells, and its job is to tell the cell to grow faster under conditions of stress. And normally there's maybe 1,000 copies of HER2 on each cell. But when these cells have this alteration, this amplification of the genes, you get too much of this HER2 protein on the surface of the cells. In fact, in a HER2 positive cancer, there can be 1 million or 2 million HER2 proteins on each cancer cell. Essentially, these cells are just covered with this HER2 protein. And as I mentioned, the job of HER2 is to tell the cell to grow faster. And these cancer cells grow more aggressively, more rapidly than some of the other breast cancer subtypes. And so that's what we saw in the clinic early on, was that a HER2 positive cancer tends to grow more aggressively.
If you want to learn more about HER2 positive breast cancer, check out the video we linked below.